I'm a social worker in the NICU, so we meet with every family that comes in, introduce ourselves, introduce our role, and just be a support to the families that are here in the NICU. One of the challenges that we face is being that mediator between the families and the treatment team. So a lot of times if there are things that come up outside of working with the families and with the treatment team, just being that mediator to reach a common goal. I met Priscilla after the delivery of her triplets. She had some complications that led to having the triplets early, and she had a lengthy hospitalization that included some inpatient time here at the hospital, but then also required some time in the Stick Center acute rehab here at the hospital.
She got admitted to the Stick Center for inpatient rehab and met her that first day. I actually worked with her for a couple of days initially, talked to my social worker about it on our unit, and I said, I feel like there's a sense of detachment. She's been through so much. The girls are almost 4 weeks old. She's only seen them once or twice. I just truly can't imagine how that felt. There has to be a way that we can get her there and we can utilize it as therapy time, because she's gonna have to care for these girls when they come home.
I received a call from Joy Watson. She's one of the social workers in the acute rehab center. She had called me and she said, Blair, one of the physical therapists, really wants to incorporate some therapy sessions with Priscilla in the NICU with the triplets to model her going home with these babies.
I feel like we worked as a great interdisciplinary team, and we had therapy involved, social work involved, charge nurses and the floor nurses were involved. Everyone worked together to try and make this happen so that we could get Priscilla to the unit at the right times during the day. When we got there, she just immediately lit up. She was talking to the nurses, she was asking questions, and they would describe things like feeding times, holding times, things that gave us objective goals during therapy. So we would leave the unit and then we would work on outside of therapy. You have to be able to hold this baby for 10 minutes and then 12 minutes and then 15 minutes, the fake babies that I made. Oh my goodness, she was so motivated, even despite everything she had gone through. Every day I told her to do something, she did it without question.
I just think it was really great how we had a whole team approach to this situation. We had to meet her where she was, coordinating with Joy and with Blair as well, just to see what we could do to support this mom in what she needed. Having Priscilla take home the triplets, it's always an exciting time when any baby discharges home from the hospital, but seeing what they overcame to get home with their parents
just helps to know that we have or can make connections across the institution for what are other people working on and how can we, utilize your space or your area or get people to where they need to be. I was nervous that she was going to be very intimidated. The NICU is an intimidating place, and so I thought she would be nervous, but she loved it. When we left, she said that was the most therapeutic thing we had done throughout her whole stay.